Get ready for two beautiful Afro Diva projects that anyone can do at home. Welcome to another episode of Craft, Eat, Repeat. Hi guys, it's Aneka with another episode of Craft, Eat, Repeat. I'm so excited about this one, you guys, because I made this beautiful diva right here and I absolutely love her. I wanted her to look natural, like a snowy Christmas forest, and I think she turned out pretty well. And also, because you guys know I love the treats, I challenged myself to make a diva out of chocolate, and I think she came out really good too, and my kids agree that she tasted good as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're new around here, welcome. Thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be ready when my next video comes out. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, guys, to get started, we're gonna need the silhouette of our diva. I had a coworker cut one out for me on her Cricut because I don't have one, but I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to make this even without tools. So I Googled silhouette and I found this lady right here and I printed her out, and now I'm just gonna cut out that silhouette. Next, I'm gonna get my craft foam, and I got this from Joann Fabric. You know, everything's always like 50% off there, so I think I paid about 69 cents for this piece. Most of the rest of the stuff came from Dollar Tree, so this is a really affordable project for anyone to do. I'm going to put some tape on the back just so that it doesn't shift as I'm tracing. And then I'm just going to trace around the silhouette so that I know where to cut. Next, I'm going to use a sharp pair of scissors and just cut all the way around my silhouette. Now, the hair doesn't really matter because that's going to get covered up, so don't spend too much time doing the details in her hair. However, her face is going to be showing, so make sure you get that looking exactly how you want it. And that's it. I think this came out really nicely, and really you can't tell the difference in the face from the one that came from the Cricut and the one I cut out. Next, we're going to get an 8-inch wreath form. These came in a pack of 2 from the Dollar Tree, so I will be making 2 divas, although I'm only going to show you one. Then I'm going to get my project board, which also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just make a circle, and this is about the size I think I want my afro to be. I wanted a really big one because I love all the colors and the Christmas ornaments in these projects, so I wanted to make sure mine was pretty big. You can make yours smaller if you'd like. Next, I'm just going to attach my wreath form onto my project board. So I'm just poking holes in the board so that I can put what was supposed to be wire through, but I couldn't find my wire, so I just grabbed some pipe cleaners which did the same job. Jingle with me, baby. Jingle with me, baby. Once I have my wreath form securely attached, I'm going to come back through with some hot glue just to make sure it's secure. And you guys, I went through a ton of glue sticks on this project, so make sure you have reserves so you don't run out in the middle of your project. Now, I think I decided that I'm going to use the dark brown silhouette on this project because on this one I'm going to be using white and gold ornaments, and I think that it'll pop against this dark brown a little bit better. I'm also going to make one with red and gold, and I think that that would look better with the lighter brown. So now I'm just going to attach my silhouette onto my project board that has the wreath form attached. And this is the base onto which we're going to put our afro. Now I'm going to grab the thousands, it feels like thousands of ornaments that I bought from Dollar Tree and some picks that I wanted to use to decorate it. Now all we're going to do is glue all these ornaments onto our project board. Now I started with the smaller ornament on the bottom, and you want to make sure that up around the top of the hairline and down at the bottom you leave a little bit of space, because we will need some of the project board showing so that we'll be able to attach our scarf when that time comes. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a margin to put that on there. So this is going to be the base layer of our ornament, so you want to put it in a pattern that you like, but don't spend too much time worrying over it because it's going to get covered over pretty well when we put the next layer on top. After gluing a few on there, I did realize that it's easier to put a little glue and lay the bulb on its side as opposed to trying to stand it up straight. And we're just going to keep gluing and gluing until our whole project board is covered. Once it's all covered, I did go back through and put a little bit of glue in between any bulbs that I felt might not be as secure, so that they would also stick to each other as well as the project board. Next, I'm going to cut off some pine cones because I wanted a really natural feel to my lady that I'm making here. If you guys have watched my videos before, you know I love anything that reminds me of kind of like a snowy Christmas forest. And so I wanted to add a little bit of those types of elements into my Diva Wreath. Next, I'm going to go through with the larger bulbs, and I decided to kind of place them out so I could see where I wanted them to go, especially since I was adding some pine cones and other elements. I wanted to see it before I started gluing. So now I'm just placing all the larger bulbs right on top of that layer of smaller bulbs that I made earlier. And once I have a good idea of where I want them to go, I'm going to go back through with my hot glue and securely attach them all. And once again, I'm going to glue them to each other as I go and as I feel like it needs it, so that it'll be nice and secure. And this is what she looks like now. I love her already. Next, I'm going to grab some fabric, and this is just a scrap of fabric. I think I got this at Joann. It's kind of hard to tell because whenever I'm out and I see some fabric I like, sometimes I'll just grab a yard of it, so I'll have it on hand for projects like these, but I'm pretty sure I got this from Joann Fabric. If you want to do the Dollar Tree, I have seen ladies using the tree skirts that they have at Dollar Tree, which I think is really beautiful, and I'll probably do that on my other diva. Once I have my scarf laid out along her hairline and I'm kind of satisfied with how it's laying, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and glue it on there. Be sure to fold the edge under so you get a cleaner edge and it looks like you have a nice clean seam there. I'm going to continue gluing until I get all the way around to the back of her head. Next, I'm going to work on the top of her scarf, so I'm just going to fold this, bunch it, fold over the top until I get a shape that I'm happy with. Once I did that, I took a pipe cleaner and just twisted the top so that it stayed nice and secure. I did add a few drops of hot glue here and there just to make sure that it stayed put. Next, it seemed a little empty, so I added a little bit of fabric inside to make it look a little more full, and then I added a few more ornaments in strategic places to fill out the rest of her afro. Once her scarf was secure and as full as I wanted it to be, I went ahead and added a few more picks that I got from the Dollar Tree in strategic places around her head. I wanted this to remind me of nature, so I thought these picks were awesome. I don't really know what this plant is called. If any of you guys know, let me know down in the comments. But I liked how it was just little pops of white, and I just thought it was beautiful. Next, I added a little bit of greenery right to the front of her scarf, and this covered up that green pipe cleaner that I put on there earlier. And that's it. I absolutely love her. I think she came out beautifully. This is a great project to experiment with. Use Christmas ornaments, use bells, use different pops of colors, anything you can think of, and just make her your own. Now, those of you who have seen other videos on my channel know that I like to make quick, easy treats that are fun for parties or just because you want something whimsical in your life that day. But today I decided to challenge myself and make a chocolate diva. I made this out of things that anyone would have on hand at home. I used melted chocolate or candy melts, Christmas sprinkles that I had lying around. I just picked out the colors that I wanted, and cookie icing that I bought from the store. The only thing you might not have is this cookie cutter. This is supposed to be Barbie, and I have 3 girls under 5 at home, so Barbie related things is a must. But these are really easy to find on Amazon, so if you wanted to recreate this, you could totally do it for a low cost. So I'm just going to show you guys how I put it together. I was kind of experimenting as I went, so you're just seeing the experiment as it happens. love the way she turned out. She reminds me of Christmas and just a very classy diva getting ready for Christmas Day. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.